Alright, alright. Another day, another time to do some, another day, another stream. Let's make this one count. And it looks like we already got one person in here. Good afternoon. What's up, Joe? Oh, and Timothy's in here too. Welcome in. Thank you, Joe. It's hard to believe it's almost going to be 2 months since I graduated. Hey, Ben. So, lovely 4th of July weather, huh? Am I right? It was just storming really bad over here. Oh, good for you. Hope you learn to be careful on the road. Because I heard cars were just really difficult to manage. I should know because I'm getting a car myself, or at least a permit. What's up, Ethan? These people just don't even read the time. Hello? There are these later... There are these night owls out there that just... They don't even know what time it is. Because they're too much of a man... Because they're too much of man... Because they're too much of a man baby to even, like, pay attention to everyone else around them. Model from 2006? Oh, jeez. Welcome, Jeremy. Oh, you got cake? Sweet. No pun intended. I'm doing super chat drawings. They're always open. Yeah, I just got this really big backlog I have to go through. Friday a cheesecake? Oh, cool. Hi, Venice. Welcome. Yep, I'm just doing what I like to do best. Bring this shit to life. We had plenty of fireworks over here, too. If only people around here, like, read the time. You know how annoying it can be to have late night fireworks. Yes, Venice, I do. Nice. I see you've been pretty busy, Ben. Only in America. Sweet. Let me just get this up here. It's been really hot over here the past few days. And with how much rain we're getting, I think for the first time in a while, I'm going to be seeing my town in a more greener light than I think I've ever seen in my life. I see. Hello, people who are just tuning in. The fireworks are still going on despite the holiday being over. Yeah, that's what I'm annoyed about. It's that these people just can't seem to understand that if others aren't shooting off fireworks, then it's a clear sign that you're just fucking annoying them. Yep. Yeah, I had a good 4th of July overall. We didn't do the steaks because, well, it was gonna be raining later on, so we just ordered out. Hmm. Yeah, I've been lacking motivation for any video of mine because drawing seems to be my main forte. Oh, really? Sweet. Spend time with my family. Yep. That's nice. It's nice to hear, Venice. Got to see fireworks in your back. Oh, that's nice. I guess, you know, some terrible Victoria Day last year. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, your cat says hi as well. That's sweet. Mm-hmm. What's up, Matthew? Glad you were able to make it. Those people who cause disruption with fireworks sickens me. These people do it are absolutely insane idiots. Yeah, they're fucking man babies. Yeah, they're fucking man babies. It's like they never even learned anything in their fucking childhood. I don't get it. I would forgive them if they were like, say, young adults who don't know any better, but considering the fact that none of the but considering the fact that you know considering the fact that some of them even own their own houses and possibly jobs, there is no excuse. Oh, cool. I might have said it before, but I might have said it in DMs, but I really need to start watching that series more. Yeah, for real. To be dipshits, I guess. Though I have heard of this one instance where I think it was like a month ago, but from what I heard, one of I will. I think I remember this one recent instance where someone's car actually blew up with one of those mortar fireworks. The ones that just make a huge explosion. Yeah. Turns out that guy ended his life with it. It got so bad they had to shut down the highway. Hello, Nasser. My 4th of July was alright. I once saw someone put a bunch of casinos in. Dude, like, that is messed up right there. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. It was in the news article, but what happened was that someone, I guess, was having problems and, well, they took one of those huge mortar fireworks and just took themselves out with it. I really wish I was making this up. Hello, Shay. Oh, chinchilla. I've seen what those are like, and oh, jeez, they're just so adorable. I also saw a video where some moron launched a firework and ended up blowing into someone's house. Oh, shit! Jesus Christ! I really hope the people inside the house were okay at least. Or if they were home at all. For sure. It's really... Yeah, being a dickhead with fireworks is bad enough, but using one to end your life, that... I don't know how to react to that. Earlier today I saw a video where that... That's something only an idiot would... That's something only an idiot would do. Like lighting a firework in the house with a wife and kids present. That's something only an idiot would do. We're going to order pizza in the last Oh, jeez. Well, I hope everything's back to normal for you. Back in my senior year of high school, there were literally teenagers playing with water guns outside the school. I don't know how sensitive the district has gotten, but apparently they made a rule that guns of all kind aren't allowed in any schools, even those that aren't meant to kill you. Like seriously, even water guns aren't even allowed. Yeah, they can end your life. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention too. Venice is my partner now. Yep, I got a lover now. You know, you don't just sure than that. Yeah. Hit the nail on the head there. You really hit the nail on the head there, Timothy. I don't know if you watched Story Booth. Yes, I actually did used to watch Story Booth. Yeah. Love you too, babe. Says before thank you, Nasser. Yeah. I'm sure things are gonna be just fine. Actually, I think I got a better idea. Story Booth was the biggest inspiration for fake story content farms. Yeah, that's right. I remember watching this video where someone showed an email from this guy that was hired by this fake channel, and they sent in an email to him saying, detailing and kind of debunking the fact that none of the videos they see are real. Like, they actually said something along the lines of, when you're making this story, you have to make the story as realistic as possible. So, yeah, it just debunks the fact that, so yeah, it just kind of, you know, it just reveals that none of these stories that these people, none of these stories that these people tell are really accurate. Or, like what you put it earlier, not what actually happened. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you really should. Yeah, I think I'd look excellent as a beaver. Yes, we do. Yep. She had a bit of a part to play in the development, actually. Sure, I'd love to see it. Thank you. Well, anyway, back to this. Yes, that's true. He and I are. Yeah, that's true. She and I are working on Superstition Avenue, and we got a pitch opening next week. Oh, I bet, Ben. I think Blue Sky might be a good start. Oh, thank you all for showing my support. It really means a lot to me. You can't really see it, but I'm smiling over here. Hello, Ian. Oh yeah, I would also look great as a dog. Yep, Blue Sky in a way is like the anti-Twitter. Oh, you also follow them on there? Sweet. Yeah, what you're seeing here is mostly going to be just coloring and background work. Venice and I met, I think, in my friend Kitten's server. Oh yeah, and yeah, as she put it, her sister also introduced me to her. Also, wow, I didn't know your sister was that big of a fan of me. In a way, in some way, I guess he was inspired by Plucky. Yeah, it's true. Oh, 22. Nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Well, he's one of the inspirations. Oh, sure, I'd love to see it. Also, oh wait, your birthday's on Halloween? Oh, that's cool. July 20th. Oh yeah, that's right. Your birthday is this month, isn't it? Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, exactly. Happy early birthday, Nasser. I'm going to Clacton on scene in 5 days. That sounds fun. Oh, the blue eyes, huh? He's more laid back and clam. But yeah, it's really interesting. It's nice how he's more like that. I see. Okay, yeah, I've been wanting to get this in there. Now get this all in there. Oh yeah. You probably took a tumble. uh, yeah, Robin Williams, he's been gone for like a decade now. He's really made a whole. He's made everybody laugh for decades. Even when he had his even when he was clearly suffering, he sure knew how to deliver the goods. Squawkulence. Yeah, I hope so too. All right. Unless if we're talking about Dan Castellaneta. I mean, he does the job well, but I honestly prefer Robin Williams' take. Also, I think I've seen like a few clips of Vita the Vet. I remember someone on in a Discord server saying that one of the characters, Banjo, looks an awful lot like Tolly from Kai Lan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robin Williams was also in that movie. I very vividly remember it. The best way I can describe that movie is, roly-poly-oly on steroids. I mean, am I wrong? Yeah, that's right, he was in the first movie. I think I have that movie on VHS now. I know about the references. Nice. A little curious. I used to watch that show all the time in my youth. I'm so glad the whole series is found. Yeah, I should know because I was part of that search party. I think gnocchi is like a type of pasta. I mainly associate that word with the cat from Curious George. Hello, Ice Luigi. Oh, nice. I'm really glad I was able to get you into it one way. Oh. Oh yeah, Crashbox, that was another great show. Yes, she is. She's everywhere in media nowadays. You're missing out, Judah. There's also a variation that's made of ricotta. Oh, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the art style itself is really cute. Yeah, it has a really cute art style. That's another show I remember watching a lot. Same with the other two you mentioned there. I mean, to you, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, I can kind of see it. Even if the sources don't really say he was credited. Yeah, I used to own a couple of toys from that show as well. And I think I also had a DVD of it. Not sure where it is now, but knowing how terribly I tend to store my VHS, store my DVDs, it's probably long gone now. Yep, I watched that show a fair bit in my youth. Thought what they did, I thought what they did was, awesome. Yeah, their two-part specials were always a treat. Oh yeah, Tell the Mighty Knights. I remember watching that episode on my grandma's. And I think that was the first episode of season 3 to air. Yes, Danny Wells was in, Crashbox. If I remember correctly, he was the poop or scoop announcer. It's been a while since I've seen Crashbox, but I think if I remember, if I still remember the gist of that game, it was a parody of like those quiz shows where they give you animal facts. There were like 4 rounds each, for each game. Like they would tell you they would tell you like a fact of it for an animal, whether if it's true or false, and you have to choose like, is this true or is it false? And true meaning scoop and false meaning poop. Yeah, I used to own a DVD of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I didn't really pay attention to it that much, if I were to be honest. Since you were talking about Nihao Kailan earlier, Ian, someone this user named Athena P actually made a lore video on it. You should really check it out. Hmm. I mean, it's understandable that they would stop doing that. I mean, take a look at how technology has evolved. Sea salt, sea salt ice cream, huh? That sounds tasty. Oh yeah. I think it was slushy. I think it was slushy that was being dropped on. I don't own a PS. I don't own a PlayStation, but the fact that yeah, it honestly does. It's based on a recipe from one of Disneyland parks overseas. Oh, vanilla ice cream with sea salt in it. Nice. Indeed. Animated series and movies usually animated series and movies usually they always make food in those taste so much better. Animated series and movies tend to make animated media tends to make food more appetizing, and I'm so and I'm kind of envious that I'm not living in that world right now. The problem is that if you don't use your PS5 account for 3 years, Sony just takes it away. Oh crap. So what? They could just take away your membership at like any time? I don't really get it. Yeah, we all have to try and preserve physical media as best as we can. Yeah, it honestly looked like soda to me. The, honestly, the coffee looked more like soda, if anything. You and me both, Ian. Awesome. Glad to hear that Tom Kenny's on the same page as a lot of us. Yeah, it's great to hear that Tom Kenny is on the same page as us. It shouldn't have even been a thing. I usually thought I thought carrots tasted like Cheetos when I was a kid. Until I actually tried one. Nintendo person. Okay, we got another Nintendo guy in here. Sweet. I'm so glad a lot of you support physical media. We have to do everything we can to... We have to do everything we can to preserve it. Especially since they can go extinct any day now. I know. She was relatively young. I know. She was relatively young. Jeff Garcia must have had something clocking his health. I'm keeping all my physical stuff. Not really. I've never really played Kingdom Hearts. Every time I view a tape, I'm always like, Netflix got nothing on this. That is true. That's true. Whatever Netflix churns out, it's not gonna be that. Yeah, the message still holds up greatly. Jeez, now Sheen's line of "Why must the good die young?" makes it's even more tragic in hindsight. It's even more tragic. Oh God, Sheen's line of "Why must the good die young?" hits so much more today. Yeah, we gotta make that a trend. Yeah, we gotta make this a trend here. Because physical media is important to us. It's not just a regular tape. It's well worth preserving. We have to preserve as much as we can. He came as a shock to me. Steven Hillenburg's death was also a bit of a shock to me. I think ALS doesn't even... I think ALS doesn't... I think ALS takes away your ability to talk. I think ALS, I think it takes away your ability to talk. Doesn't it? Because I remember reading somewhere that... I also remember reading somewhere that apparently ALS takes away your ability to talk. I'm not sure if that's true, but it does take that away. Jesus. Yeah, I'm so glad you take a liking to it. I own the complete series of Rocco on DVD. Holy fucking shit. Oh, cool, we're twins. Oh, I didn't know you were in the middle of watching Fantasia. Okay, well, good luck with... Okay, good luck with that. Yeah, I'm going with you on that. VHSs have so much more features. VHSs are just so timeless. That's what I'm hoping. I hope to get a tune out someday. There's a bunch of scary facts that I know, so it's gonna take me a long time to list them all out. But one of the facts that I traumatizingly know is how bees mate. Disney's third animated feature? Well, I think I remember hearing about the production of it. It was one of the first times where they had to make surround sound. Yeah, DVDs have taken a toll for the worst nowadays in terms of design, but at least I don't live in the UK. Believe me, you're gonna be absolutely furious to see what they did with DVD menus over there. Believe me, you're gonna be absolutely furious when they see what they did with DVD menus over there. Oh, Jesus. That honestly reminds me of that one Robot Chicken skit where it was a bun is where there were these woozles that were talking about the fact that they were talking about how great it is to be a woozle, and they were asking Bumblelion like, "Hey, how did your parents conceive you?" And it flashes back to a bee stinging a lion, and the lion just gets with it. They put almost well, the DVD menus have almost no effort put into it nowadays, at least in the UK. It does? I seem to remember seeing a video of that happening. Also, good that you were able to get your computer stuff fixed. Nope. I didn't want to be in the bee's shoes. Oh, oh, cool. It really lost its spark there. You might be onto something, Timothy. Wait, let me just check something here. Let me just check something. You can still hear me though, right? Yeah, it honestly is. They did, and those were the best part. The bonus features were usually the best part of any Disney DVD. I think the sneak previews, I think the sneak previews got its own menu page. Its own menu page. Yeah, does anybody remember that? You would go to the sneak peeks menu and all of a sudden the menu is just completely different. Okay, I think you can tell that they had a lot of fun with what they did. Same here, dude. Ah, fuck. Back in 2004, you say? I mean, they could at least. I mean, they could at least transfer the Flash files into a built-in Flash player. I mean, they could have transferred that to a more recent service that, I mean, the least they could do is transfer the Flash games to, a more modern Flash player. You know, the thing about Flash Play was supposed to take you to the movie automatically. You know something? That's honestly true. I mean, Fast Play is supposed to, like, take you in to the movie, but it just doesn't. But I will give it this. Most of the trailers they had afterward were decent. No, I haven't played that game. Well, the Thomas and the Magic Railroad trailer comes to mind. Used to have it on a few select Bear in the Big Blue House tapes. Oh yeah, Frank is so cute here. I might have remembered that, but I don't really know. Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'd love it. I'd love it. I just love it. It would be like a dream come true. It would honestly be like a dream come true for me. Oh yeah, that's right. Hit Entertainment wanted to get a hand in it. Yeah, Hit Entertainment wanted to get a piece of that as well, so they just did that. I've seen the new Toy Story movie, and I loved every second of it. If I could make any kind of episode for SpongeBob, um, maybe I would definitely have an episode where Patrick is instead of being stupid, I'd have him be like what he originally was in season 1, just like a laid back stoner dude who's a little naive. And if I were to make a guess as to what the story would be about, I think Patrick and this other character, Patrick and another character, I think they have to do like a lazy off to see which one could I would have Patrick and another character that's similar to him do a lazy off. Or maybe a backstory as to why or maybe like a little story as to why and how Mr. and Mrs. Squarepants moved from their own home into like a retirement home basically. That's the one thing that kind of irks me. I would make If I were to make an episode of VeggieTales, I would probably make it about a lesson of not judging anybody. Like just because this person may seem like just because this person seems, out of the ordinary, it doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad person. Or did they already do that? Exactly. I don't know about you, but it seems like the it seems like it seems like Vincent Waller and Mark Ceccarelli are just really running the writers rampant. It's like they're being rushed. Yeah. Maybe there could be... You know what I found out recently? There hasn't been any new episodes with Squilliam in them. Seems like all the true potential happens off screen. Oh, jeez. Yep. Larry has been brought back before. In the latest episode. He was in the latest episode. I mean, he might as well make a cameo, but... He might as well make a cameo, but I'm talking about the stories focusing on him. Haven't grown up with that stuff. If I were to make a Squilliam episode, I would probably make it to where, Squilliam's going on about how his house is, really fancy, and Squidward, who's skeptical, decides to check it out for himself. Because if you remember back in, Squilliam Returns, he, tells Squidward that, he basically gives Squidward a fake backstory about how, he's a fast food, about, how he only, like, shows up, flexes his riches because he's a fast food employee, only to admit at the last minute that he was filthy, stinking rich, and Squidward, remembering what he said back in the episode, decides to check it out for himself. Only to find out that, the nice mansion is all in shambles. And Squilliam is all, wait, what? It wasn't like this when I left! And then it turns into, yeah. I was kind of inspired by an episode of a regular show. Oh yeah, that's honestly a little better. That's honestly better, in fact. Yeah. Yeah, and one of the judge's fancy pets actually, just nibbles all of the ingredients he uses. Good luck. Good luck winning without your fancy ingredients. Ha ha ha. It'd actually be kind of funny if, despite the fancy ingredients, William's dish actually tasted terrible. Oh yeah, it would be a nice touch, wouldn't it? Yep, you'd be correct on that. Boy, this blue stuff sure looks delicious. Yeah, I remember the soda pop. Yeah, I remember the soda pops. I did. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I always wondered. What would blue jelly taste like? Yep, it was a good thing I helped you out pick the color for it. So it did. Yeah, either of those flavors would do. Yeah, plus you could really tell they were losing steam in the last few movies. Yeah. I really hope they taste just as good as it showed in that episode. I mean, I can see what you mean. I like meat myself. Okay. I mean, many other types of meat are fine. It's just for some reason, every time I eat red meat, I end up puking. Oh. You aren't ready to hear what Judith Barcy had to go through. You don't even want to know what happened when what Judith Barcy went through. Okay, another pick. Yes, he likes being pet. He's a big baby. He's a happy boy. Yeah. Oh god. I should really get around to actually, drawing Randall's crazy expression for that. Wow. It's nice that you have all the movies there. It's probably wobbly or something. Not the stench! Anything but the stench! Yeah, it would be. Yep. Yeah, he moves into the shower following that battle and stays in there for the rest of his life with the water constantly running. He's scared. He's too scared to leave because he doesn't want to be exposed to the stench. I bet if he smelled even just a tiny bad scent, his whole body would just collapse to the ground. And he would just keep twitching and muttering, Stench! Stench is back! Stench is gonna kill me! Yeah. Worst kind of rotten food is spoiled milk. Oh, he would just pass out right then and there. Guys, I had the worst stream. The stench came back and it is back! It is back! Yeah, I think I remember seeing a couple clips of it when it was on YouTube, and it didn't really bother me per se, but I can definitely see why people thought that was scary as shit. To think that Frank not wanting to take a bath led to Randall getting... Yep. Randall? Randall, are you okay? No, Chuck, I can smell a really bad scent. Yeah. Oh. Oh, so, they were inspired by that then. Sweet. Oh, yeah, that episode. I remember that one. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Yeah, well, diuretic drinks make you do that. Is that what he calls it? Is that what he... Is that what he calls it? Is that what he calls it? Yeah, I remember March. I remember March. Yeah, he really should. I mean, to be fair, she was pushed to her limit. Oh. Well, then in that case, I don't know. And, yeah, those up. Yeah, seasons 1 through 3 had some really nice episodes. Oh, Kazumatsu? Oh, yeah, that's right. Why would someone even make this? Yeah, he ran into a table. That's what caused the bleeding. He ran into a table. That's what caused the bleeding. Mm-hmm. I remember that too. Ugh. Yeah. I think there's an even worse case of blood in the first aired episode of Rocco. Remember? And it wasn't even an action cartoon either. I mean, taking care of a baby is a big responsibility, but that doesn't really mean your parents love you less. That was the B episode. Oh god. Oh, that's really unfortunate. The worst part is they don't even take the mags out. Oh. So you're also eating something that's dead in there. Oh my god. Thanks for telling me to stay away from that shit. I care about my health. And stuff like that isn't right for me. It really isn't. I'm with you on that. Oh. Sweet. Sweet. Exactly. Oh. Yep. That character right there is Krusty. He lives in a little trailer park and is one of the many people that gives Chuck strong advice. Cheese bombs, huh? Those sound tasty. Yeah. Thank you. Boot, you transistorized tormentor! Boot! Boot, you transistorized tormentor! Boot! Oh, you'd better be fucked up. Oh. Thank you. Oh yeah, Fairy Tale Theater. I remember catching at least a few brief clips of that series on Netflix whenever my sisters watched it. It was fine from what I saw, though I really think it should have deserved at least a few more episodes, if not another season. Oh, those look so good. Yeah, it's like the network. Yeah, it's like the network executives are allergic to good things. Yeah, it's like the network exec. Yeah, it's like the network executives are just. Yeah, it's like the network executives are allergic to good shows and shows that don't. Yeah, it's like the network was a is like a. Yeah, it's almost like the network executives are allergic to good shows. You know, shows that treat their audience with respect. You'd be correct on that. Yeah. Speaking of shows, I seem to remember when the real Ghostbusters was airing that they had to was that they brought in this group called Q5, which they were supposed to come in and make things better, in all but in reality they were more or less just a but in reality they were merely a group of infants with glasses. The biggest infamy, the biggest form of infamy that group caused was the change in character for Janine. I think they'll warm up to her eventually. I mean, sure, they would be a little put off by it, but I'm sure they'll learn to love it. Yeah, they made quite a few memorable shows. I remember watching Little Einsteins. That was made by the same studio that did that. Well, you're not wrong on that. Yeah, they did share a composer. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Trixie's a sweetheart, except when she's around Reg. uh, Aw. That's really sweet. Yeah, he keeps messing with her. Also, hi Yoshida. Glad you were able to make it. Yeah, same here. I remember watching a couple of I remember watching some of the shows they had on that channel. Not really, but I am rather curious about it. Yeah, happy early birthday, dude. Same, honestly. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. I guess they were owned by the same company, Viacom, to be specific. I mean, it would make sense for them to showcase Martha Speaks and Super Y on some Nick Jr. DVDs, considering the fact that well, Paramount was responsible for releasing both of those. Boss, she's gonna mess you up again. Boss, she's gonna mess you up again.
Ah, pish posh. I ain't scared of a little girlie.
Oh, oh my god, that must hurt. That must have hurt so bad. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when Toy Story 2 was on the verge of getting canceled. And that crew member that saved the film is no longer with the company. Something she got.
She messed you up again, didn't she? She messed you up again, didn't she? Shut up. Shut up.
Oh. I think they made the right choice to not make him talk. Except for you know what? I'm gonna stop right here because I'm sure all of you haven't really seen the fifth movie yet, but I'll just keep it a secret. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that stomach is just... It's enough to make anybody seasick when they're sleeping on it. It's kind of funny because she has an absolutely horrible dynamic with Reg, and then you got with her and Wilbur who are great friends. Yeah. Then there's her and Jimmy's who are sweethearts. Yep, that's right. He's got a love interest too. it was it was really sweet of her. Oh, I see. I've heard of Pingu in the City. I think they did a good job recapturing that stop motion feel. Though I definitely prefer the raw aesthetic of stop motion itself. You're right about that. But it's like, what is it with him and breaking ice? I mean, what is it with him and ice cream? Like, unless if he was really that weak, he'd be that weak. He'd be that strong enough to break a spoon. because he's that just. Because he's just that, weak. I mean, yeah, it would probably keep anybody up. Oh god, I should really draw that at some point. The music I put on is more or less my choice. Besides, I think I'm just about done here. Yeah, see, take some notes from Joe here. I do feel like Jimmy would be hard to sleep with. Like, imagine Trixie's with him and he has a nightmare and he blows up at sensor. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. Because swell sharks do tend to do that. They look so cute. Yes, they do. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Oh. Somebody was shooting off fireworks earlier. Wasn't sure if you heard it, but I most certainly did. You gotta be careful with what you post, dude. Oh, oh, jeez. Sorry, Trixie. It's fine. But, yeah. I think after this, I'll go ahead and wrap everything up here. Yeah, I would definitely be excellent at voice acting. But yeah, here is the final picture right here. Okay, I think it's time for me to show you guys a little. Yeah, I've seen your voice act many times before. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, let me just go ahead and export this bad boy. Sure thing. Now, before I go, I thought it would be appropriate to show you what I've been doing. Oh, I'm sure he'd find some way to project that. Now, before I go, I got some little teasers for what else I'm gonna be making in the near future. I already saved this. So first up, we got a little dragonfly who's a Actually, first up, we got Gus here who is sitting cutely as ever, sitting pretty, you might say. Then next up, we got a little dragonfly who I decided should be an air pilot of sorts. Then we got a little ant over here. I did the best I can with the rough sketch. Wait a second, I think I missed something here. Oh wait, I did. Yeah, yeah, I already showed you. I already showed you this, but for here, one of the others I got over here is Harold just chilling in his little swamp, his little bayou pad. And finally, we got Chuck revving up to get the hell out of there. Yep, that's what I got. So anyway, that should do it for this stream. I'll let you guys know. I'll notify you guys for when the next one is gonna come. Right. I actually seen a couple of commercials for that, and Jesus, I don't know why, but they somehow remind me of my sharks in a way, like the little bugs that appear. Yep. Love you, Venice. And until then, guys, this is me signing off.